In this Google Ads case study, I want to take you with me in the systems we use to leverage and scale one client from 2,000 ad spend to 6,000 ad spend in just a matter of days, while even increasing their return on ad spend. My name is Robin from Robtronic Media, and without further ado, let's dive right into the presentation so you can see how we actually work and generate this result for the client. So here we are, and we see that we are talking about a fashion store in the United Kingdom. This was actually a dropshipping store that wanted to leverage and scale as fast as possible and make as much profit as possible around the Black Friday period. So what you can see here is that the client switched from Meta to Google advertising in the first spot. We started from absolutely zero for this dropshipping client, and we scaled them for 2.2 thousand euros ad spend to 6.9 thousand euros in ad spend in a single day. You see here the difference on Thursday, 28 November, 2.2 thousand euros cost, as it would say ad spend, and also the cost on 30 November, 6.9k in actual cost. And you see an increase in actual ROAS. On the left screenshot, you see it's a 2.1, and in the second screenshot on the right side, you see we generate 2.2 ROAS. And the break-even ROAS for this client was actually 1.6, so they were printing huge money with this amount of results. If you times 6.9k in ad spend times 2.2, it's more than 14, almost 15k ad spend what we generated for this client. So this is very good increase in scaling, and also this was a big and successful test for us, because normally we will scale on a much slower pace, but the client increased and wanted to increase a lot of the ad spend in a short amount of time to leverage as much profit as possible for that dropshipping store. So that's what we did. We created a new strategy called the surfing scaling strategy for Google Ads. So that's what we leverage right here. So the whole goal from this collaboration with this client was creating scalable campaigns and spend as much as possible, but maintaining, of course, the profit. So there was a very good profit, as we see, because the return we generate was 2.29 and the break-even ROAS is 1.6. So the goal is accomplished right here. So before we started working with this client, he absolutely started from zero as well. He only relied on the social media advertising, mostly on Instagram and Facebook, but he came down in the call with me and was honest to say that he lost money on Facebook ads, or Meta ads, I would say. So he wanted to try Google Ads if it was working for his website as well. The partner had zero to no experience with Google advertising whatsoever, and there was no proof of concept that his website was actually driving results in any kind of way. So we had to start from absolutely zero, generating data and make sure we have proof of concept with the items he was selling in the market. We're speaking about the targeting market in the United Kingdom here for this website as well. So that's where we had to target our advertising. So what did we do in the preparing phase? First of all, we installed the right tracking method as well. The partner didn't have any tracking method, so we installed Retract to have around 90% accurate tracking for this partner. So we see exactly what campaigns are driving what results in order to add more budget into the profitable campaigns. So what we did as well is preparing cold and warm traffic segmentation. So we knew exactly what results are coming from warm traffic, the people that already been to the website or know the brand names selling on the website or the website name, and what campaigns were driving results in terms of cold traffic from the people that are new to their products or new to their website. So therefore we were also testing seasonal products as well, because we were entering Q4, which was a quite seasonal thing here in the fashion industry. Therefore, we also helped optimizing the product titles and the product descriptions for this client, because basically the fashion titles, what people most of the time apply in the Shopify website, are not optimized for SEO. So therefore you miss out on huge potential if you don't optimize the product titles and description. So that's what we did for them in the backend. They were not visible on the Shopify side, but we sent the right keywords in terms of the product title and description for Google, so they know exactly what they're selling and can optimize for better results. And also we onboarded the partner, of course, in the Slack channels for better communication. They share the assets, logos and such things, and we are implementing the results in the Slack channel there as well. So the setup was as following. We implemented their Shopify website with Google Analytics 4 to generate all data for the people that have been on their website to reuse in the Google ecosystem later. We also implemented the Google Merchant Center to get the products approved in order to push it to the Google Ads platform, where we integrate the products in the shopping ads, for example. So that was the preparing. The communication was as followed. For every partner, we provide them with 2 updates every week in the Slack channels. So here you see an update of the scaling phase we were entering together around 3 and 6 December. We scaled slightly before that, but the updates were following a few days after. So you can see here, we update all clients exactly what we have done for them in the last week and what results they are generating in terms of the ad spend, the revenue, the conversions we generate from Google Ads platform, the cost per acquisition, so how much are they paying Google for every acquisition we generate on the website, and the ROAS. So basically the idea behind this is that the partner don't have to look at their Google Ads account as well, because it can be quite overwhelming. We proactively keep them up to date about everything what is happening in their account. So, and on the right side you see here the update we provide most of the time on Thursdays. What you can see here is that our communication manager is updating the client about a few KPIs, how much they are spending, how much their budget is set to, and also about all products they are selling right now, so they know their best sellers from our side, from the Google Ads dashboard as well. And we always inform people about the near future and long-term future strategy what we are going to apply in their account, so they're fully up to date about everything what we're doing, what the plans are and what the results are from our work on a week-to-week basis. So they only need to monitor Slack to have a good vision of the collaboration. So one of the things we also do for the client is create a custom KPI dashboard. You as a business owner, of course, very busy, so you don't want to dive deep in all the numbers and things like that. So we create a simple KPI dashboard to get over all the details, so you can see everything in a very clear overview of the only things that are important for you, right? So how many clicks, how many conversions, how many cost per click, how much ad spend, what is the cost per acquisition, what revenue we are generating, and what is the ROAS in terms of the results we are generating from this collaboration. So this is a very important thing. You don't need to go into the overwhelming Google Ads dashboard. That is basically for us to manage the advertising, and herefore you can use the Slack for the communication. We keep you proactive, up to date about everything what we're doing, and we create this KPI dashboard to give you an insight on all the numbers they are doing. So what you can see here is another part of the KPI dashboard. This updates in real time, and you can see exactly what product titles or what product are there providing you what results. So this is very important if you're a brand or dropshipping website and you want to implement more details and more products, you can go over and go to this KPI dashboard to get an insight. We are providing you with the clicks here, the cost per click, the ad spend, the orders, the revenue, the cost per acquisition, and the ROAS, which is all important information you need to know as an e-commerce store owner. So therefore, how did we actually do it? We generated the results as I just presented for the cold traffic campaigns. We started with search, shopping, and display campaigns for this partner. In step number 2, we implemented the warm traffic. So because we spent it a lot on Google Ads, we implemented their brand name, of course, a few of the best-selling products that they were selling as well, and the competition. Because if the competition is already generating awareness in the market for specific products, we want to, of course, leverage this number 1 position and appear there, because most of the time people don't see the difference between their website or another website. So if you appear in the top position, we can legally get the sales from there as well. And for the hot traffic, we generated multi-channel remarketing. So any other channel that the partner was leveraging at the same time, we also remarket these visitors on the Google Ads ecosystem. So that's also very important how we generated these results. So are you actually ready to get the same results as this client, scaling to significantly amount numbers with mass ad spend and even increasing the results? Make sure to click at the link down below to book a personal call with me. We will go over the introduction to get to know each other. I will audit this situation and the potential you have in your hands with your e-commerce store, and we will go over the goals you have with your e-commerce store as well. Then we will decide if we are the right fit to scale you towards your goals. So that's actually very important first logical next step. So you can click at the link or the button down below to book a personal introduction call with me. We get to know each other so we can see if we are the right fit to scale your e-commerce store to your wished goals. My name is Robin. Thank you for watching this video, and I see you there in the personal call.